everybody, and welcome to episode 27 of Monday Night Raw here in the WWE 2K23 Universe mode. We're kicking things off with the 24/7 title. Who will answer the call this week? Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's the former European Champion, Dominic Mysterio. Of course, we know the current 24/7 champion Carlito was accompanied by this man last week on Monday Night Raw, but now it seems like Dominic is going to try to take out his uncle Carlito and possibly win his second championship in his Universe Mode career. Of course, Dominic being accompanied to the ring by his close friend Ricochet. And Dominic, of course, looking to make even more of a name for himself by winning the 24/7 championship. Of course, Dominic, a former member of the Judgment Day, and Dominic's been on a redemption arc ever since Money in the Bank. And it was at SummerSlam where he won the European Championship from his former leader, Finn Balor. Dominic hasn't had a lot of exposure ever since, but he is looking to change that by winning the title here tonight from Carlito. As here comes the current reigning and defending 24/7 champion. It was last week on Monday Night Raw where Carlito made his Universe Mode debut and won that 24/7 title. And Carlito arriving to the ring in style, holding that 24/7 title high above his head. He won that 24/7 championship from Juice Robinson of Bullet Club Gold last week to win that championship. He managed to defend that title against Hook this past Friday night on SmackDown. And Carlito currently undefeated, 2-0 in his Universe Mode record. And he is going to face his nephew, Dominic Mysterio, here tonight for that illustrious title he has in his hand. What a way to kick off episode 27 of Monday Night Raw. Good Lucha Libre action. Can Dominic step up to the plate and win that title here tonight?
From San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 231 pounds, he is the 24/7 champion, the Superstar.
Oh, you see there Carlito saying, "You are not going to take this from me." A good, respectable bout between two respected luchadors, Carlito and Dominic Mysterio. You see the referee giving Dom a good look at what he is fighting for. You got to think everyone from the Judgment Day has got to be watching this, because Dominic could very well be a champion yet again in Universe Mode. Dominic the challenger, Carlito the champion. Here we go, and Carlito starting things off with a nice power slam. And of course, it will be a very big night here on Monday Night Raw, one of the biggest videos in Universe Mode history, because The Rock is going to make his Raw debut, teaming up with Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker to take on the OC. The Raw Women's title will be on the line in a fatal 5-way match. We'll also have The Miz taking on Darby Allin for the United States title. It's a very big night. More matches will be announced as we continue, because right now Carlito in much control over Dominic Mysterio. You see there Ricochet showing signs of concern. And Carlito, taking him down into the armbar. Very technical maneuver there by the champion. And Dominic easily able to get out. Ooh, and a nice roll through there by Dominic. We expected offense like this. Oh! Punch right to the face by elbow there by Carlito, basically knocking out Dominic. And this is not where Dominic wants to be. My God. Great maneuver there by the veteran Carlito. One of the greatest in-ring performers of all time. As Carlito now, splash to Dominic to retain here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Kick out at 2 by Dominic. And a bit of early frustration there by Carlito, expecting a quick night in the office. But now Dominic, springboard crossbody. And Dominic trying to get a little bit of control, taking a bit of a breather. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Carlito. No. Dom able to get out of it. Oh, tried to make a comeback. Didn't work. And now Carlito, butterfly DDT. Almost a shade of the Dirty Deeds there. It used to be maneuvered by Dean Ambrose. Is now Carlito. Ooh, nice throw there. And now we're going to see it. Are we going to see the tilt-toe whirl? Back stabber by Carlito. Is this enough to retain here tonight? He does. An easy title defense for Carlito. The backstabber to Dominic. And it was all over. Carlito still 24/7 champion.
Here's your winner, and still the 24/7 champion, the Superstar.
You see Ricochet a little bit frustrated that his friend, his partner didn't win here tonight. But Carlito gets to reign as another day as 24/7 champion. What a way to kick off Monday Night Raw episode 27. As ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is a fatal 5-way elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch will defend against all 4 women who were on Team Raw at War Games. The Monday Night Raw general manager awarding all 4 women an opportunity at the title because of their performance at War Games. So Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, will have quite the work ahead of her, because she defends against Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Chris Statlander, and Asuka. Which one of these 5 women will be the last one standing and reign as Raw Women's Champion? We find out next on Monday Night Raw. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw for this huge Raw Women's Title Fatal 5-way match. As here comes Chris Statlander making her way to the ring for this massive opportunity.
Is an elimination match, and is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Long Island, New York, Chris.
Of course, this is the first WWE title opportunity for Chris Statlander in her Universe Mode career. Of course, she used to be a part of the AEW roster back when AEW was operating in Universe Mode. And Chris Statlander, ever since she came to Monday Night Raw, made a huge name for herself, more particularly this past week in the first ever Women's War Games match at Survivor Series. Chris Statlander coming to the ring looking pretty confident that she will become the new Raw Women's Champion here tonight. And she's a very big fan favorite, but could be a dark horse pick to win amongst her competition. And now here comes the first ever Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode history, looking to become a 2-time Raw Women's Champion here tonight. It is Asuka. making her way to the ring.
And from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Asuka returned to Universe Mode a number of weeks ago, and she qualified for the Women's War Games match, had a very great performance as well. Asuka has become a way better version of herself in the past couple of weeks, and she could make up for lost time by becoming a two-time Raw Women's Champion. Of course, her first reign didn't last particularly long, as she lost the title at WrestleMania Backlash to Dr. Britt Baker. But Asuka quickly becoming one of the most successful women's wrestlers in Universe Mode history, and she could make more accomplishments by winning the championship here tonight. Well, here comes someone who's already been a two-time Raw Women's Champion, looking to win her record third Raw Women's Championship. It is the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
I had the opportunity to speak to Charlotte Flair before Raw went on the air, and she told me that she should take a lot of credit for Monday Night Raw's victory in the Women's War Games match, and that this match shouldn't have been a fatal five-way. It should have been a one-on-one between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Charlotte was actually the woman Becky Lynch beat to become Raw Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair looking to do the impossible and win her third Raw Women's Championship in her Universe Mode career. Of course, the daughter of 16-time world champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair looking to follow in her father's footsteps and become a multiple-time world champion in her own right. As Charlotte in the ring preparing, as here comes the current reigning and defending Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. The longest reigning Women's Champion in Universe Mode history for Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch holding that championship high above her head. But this is a very, very difficult match for her.
Dublin, Ireland, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch had a very eventful Survivor Series in her own right. She defeated the SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm, at Survivor Series. Becky Lynch now steps into the ring here on Monday Night Raw with this huge title match, and the odds are stacked up against her. It's going to be very hard to retain that championship here tonight, but if anyone can do it, it's Becky Lynch. And here comes the team captain for Monday Night Raw at War Games, the leader of Damage Control, Bayley.
Representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley.
And this is very interesting, because a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, Io Sky from Damage Control became the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. She will face the winner of this match at a later date for that championship. Could you imagine how Io Sky would feel if Bayley manages to win the Raw Women's Championship here tonight, and we could possibly see Bayley versus Io Sky for that championship? What would it mean for the future of Damage Control? And Bayley, of course, numerous points tried to challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship when AEW was a thing, always failed. But Bayley over the past couple of weeks has been on a huge hot streak, and Bayley could make up for it by winning the championship here tonight. As you can see, that is what it is all about. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Fatal 5-way elimination match. No countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. You see there Becky with an STF on Bayley. Meanwhile, Chris Statlander showing off her power in the early going. And a nice shooting star to Charlotte Flair. And now here's the cover by Statlander. Almost eliminated Flair right there. Now Bayley with a guillotine on someone who's really become her rival over the past couple of weeks, Asuka. Asuka and Bayley really don't see eye to eye. And I don't blame them. Of course, given their history and their days on NXT. And now Bayley and Statlander, a lot of history in universe mode. Oh, nice strike there by Becky. And Becky trying to wipe out the competition, but Statlander putting a stop to it. And now, oh, split-legged splash there by Chris. And now Charlotte. Charlotte with a nice submission hold, twerking on the neck of Statlander. Statlander could be the first woman eliminated in this title match. Oh no. And Chris now getting out of it. You gotta love it. Now Bayley with a shot from behind. And Bayley trying to go after the two-time champ Charlotte Flair. And now Bayley. Oh, look at this. A very devastating submission hold here on Chris. It seems like Chris is quite the victim of submission holds here tonight. And now, oh, Becky. Manhandle slam already on Flair. Charlotte Flair could be eliminated early in this match. Oh, kick out at 2. That was almost it for Charlotte Flair. Also, later on tonight, we're going to see another fatal 5-way match to determine the #1 contender for Gunther and the WWE United Kingdom Championship. We'll also see CM Punk, Finn Balor, and Roman Reigns collide to see who will face Jon Moxley for the undisputed Universal title. And now it is Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair all alone inside the ring. And you see there Charlotte Irish whip drop down. These two women used to be the best of friends, now bitter rivals here on Monday Night Raw. And now Becky and Flair yet again exchanging blows here in the ring. There's now Becky. Oh, an amazing suplex underhooking the arm of Miss Flair. And now the champ on the top rope. Becky Lynch trying to eliminate as much of her challengers as she can to retain. Oh! Amazing maneuver there. And now Becky could be going for the manhandle slam yet again, and she does. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. And Flair kicks out again. You see the frustration setting in on the Raw Women's Champion, believing that Charlotte was done. But however, she is not. Bayley brought back inside the ring. Now Becky going to focus her attention on the leader of Damage Control. It was last week on Monday Night Raw where Becky Lynch and Asuka got the win over both members of Damage Control. You got to think, if you're Io Sky, you have to be watching this match very closely, because the winner of this match you're going to face for the Raw Women's Championship. Now Bayley has Becky Lynch on the top. Oh, avalanche! Bayley to belly on the champion. Cover, hooks the leg. Oh, we were almost guaranteed a new Raw Women's Champion. And now everyone back inside the ring. Statlander taking Bayley down. And now Becky suplex to Flair with a bridge cover on Flair, kick out. Now, oh, wait a minute. Bayley, Rose Plant. But Statlander with a submission. Oh, the referee's focusing on the submission. Meanwhile, Bayley has a cover on Becky Lynch. And that would have been 3. But the referee's focusing on Statlander's submission on Asuka. Asuka got out of it. Now the cover on Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch eliminated. Which means we are guaranteed a new Raw Women's Champion here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The 4 women who were teammates at War Games colliding for the now vacant title. The Raw Women's Champion is gone. And now which one of these ladies is going to be the new Raw Women's Champion? As Charlotte Flair into the figure 4 on Asuka. And she needs to bridge. And she does into the figure 8. Asuka could tap. And we would be down to 3. Asuka trying to hang on. Middle of the rope, middle of the ring, nowhere to go. And now Asuka breaks out of it. Asuka still alive in this matchup here. And now Asuka. Ooh, what an amazing suplex there. And now Bayley. Into the roast plant on Asuka. Can this be it? No, Asuka kicked out. That would have been Bayley's second elimination of the match. And now Flair suplex on Chris Statlander. And now Bayley in control in on Asuka, but now Charlotte has Bayley up on her shoulders. Bayley and Charlotte, part of the 4 horsewomen. And now Flair going to beat the hell out of Bayley on the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, Statlander all alone with Asuka. Oh, and Asuka trying to fight back in this matchup here. As now she has Statlander. And Asuka going to go for the Asuka lock. Asuka lock in on Chris Statlander. Statlander might tap. Statlander trying to hang on. The Asuka lock locked in. And Flair eat defeat outside the ring. This submission hold looking very devastating. Referee was in perfect position. But Chris Statlander fights on. You gotta respect the heart on Chris Statlander. That's why she was drafted to Monday Night Raw. Because of her perseverance. And now Asuka retreating to the apron. But Statlander taking Asuka down. Statlander quickly establishing herself as one of the best women we have here on Monday Night Raw. Is now bringing Asuka back inside the ring. Is now these women. Oh, Asuka tried to go for the kendo stick. And now look at this transition by Statlander. The power taking her down. Now Flair, ooh. Sidewalk slam on the outside of the ring. We got a lot more action to go here on Monday Night Raw episode 27. But Statlander on the top. Oh, Asuka. Oh, no. Elbow. Didn't get all of it, but it was enough to get the job done. Can this be it for Asuka in this match? It is. Asuka is eliminated. We are now down to 3. Charlotte Flair, Bayley, or Chris Statlander will become the brand new Raw Women's Champion. And now Bayley with a guillotine in on Statlander. You see Charlotte also down and out. This is a huge pivotal moment in this title match. Who will become the brand new Raw Women's Champion? Oh, and Statlander again face first onto the ring post. And now Flair in complete control. Oh, God. Dropping down Bayley. Now Flair a sign of disrespect to her fellow competitors, but Bayley into a nice suplex. And now gonna go for the knee of Flair. Oh, a nice transition takedown there. And now Bayley throwing Statlander into the barricade. And now Bayley posing right in front of the fans in attendance. Oh! Shot there by Flair. Vicious. And now Statlander throwing Bayley and Flair with the steel chair. But remember, the pinfalls or submissions need to happen inside the ring. That is where the wins count. Oh, and I don't know what's going on with Charlotte Flair. She's having a little bit of a glitch there. Oh my God. Oh God, her arm is in like a million different places. Flair's injured. Flair must be injured, but she's going to fight on injured. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm going to say that's a shoulder. Oh, now she seems fine. But I don't know if that's just because she's holding the steel chair. Oh! But Charlotte fighting on despite that slight shoulder displacement. You never know. She might be out of action for quite some time after this. Oh, God. Nice shot right to Flair. And a takedown there by Bayley. But these women need to get back inside the ring if they want any hopes of eliminating their fellow competitors and win that Raw Women's Championship. We now are guaranteed a brand new Raw Women's Champion. These three women just want to beat the absolute hell out of each other. They were partners at War Games, but now it is every woman for herself if they want to become champion. And Flair now. Oh, taking Bayley down. Which one of these three is now Statlander? These three women just want to beat the absolute crap out of each other. They don't even care about getting back inside the ring. Oh, Bayley now. Nope, just throwing Flair into the ramp. Yep. As you do. And Statlander now taking Bayley down again. Just casually fighting on the outside. Flair hitting the post yet again. Bayley throwing Statlander. Oh, look at that. Bayley saying she's a loser. I think Bayley showing a lot of confidence in herself in this match. Throwing Statlander now, talking some trash to Charlotte Flair, and another punch. And now it's Flair talking trash. Egos colliding here on Monday Night Raw. Oh! Massive knee by Statlander. Now she's talking some trash. Emotions running high in this match for the Raw Women's Championship. Oh, God. Wild senton-like maneuver there by Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte again hitting the ring post. Do these women even know where the ring is? Now the squats there by Statlander and a massive suplex onto the floor. And now Statlander and Charlotte exchanging blows. And Statlander now. Bayley again. Yeah, do the takedown. Boom. Flair with a drop kick. These women could go all night. But now Bayley saying enough's enough. Brings Flair back inside the ring. And now Statlander's there too. Statlander now has Flair going for her favorite submission hold. Has it in on Flair, and you see there Bayley watching on. It is an elimination match. If Flair gets eliminated, we are down to 2. Statlander's got it locked in. Charlotte Flair's in a very bad position. Especially since earlier in the match, Charlotte Flair had a minor injury to her shoulder. Oh, Flair stays in. All three of these women all want the same thing. It is the Raw Women's Championship. Oh, Statlander. No, Flair says no. And now Flair. Oh, gunning for that injured knee of Statlander. Cover. Hooks the leg. Chris Statlander is eliminated. We are now down to 2. Bayley or Charlotte Flair will become the new Raw Women's Champion. Bayley needs to focus on the task at hand. Oh, massive suplex. Io Sky watching on. She must be. And now a DDT. And Bayley saying, this is my moment. This is my crowning achievement. Bayley has never been a champion in her Universe Mode career. That can change here tonight as she can become the brand new Raw Women's Champion. Another suplex to Charlotte right in front of the commentators' table. You see there Corey Graves, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton watching on. And now Flair with Bayley again. Oh, God. This match has been going on for quite some time now. We still got a lot more matches to go. Eat defeat right to Bayley. And now the vicious chops yet again. The signature Flair chops. And now the knees right of the gut. Charlotte Flair wants to win her record third Raw Women's Championship here tonight. And is going to torture Bayley to get it. Bayley almost as if she's the underdog in this matchup because she is. Becky gone. Asuka gone. Statlander gone. It's now up to these three ladies. Charlotte Flair picking apart the announce table. And Bayley now taking advantage of the distraction. These two women are fighting on here. Flair gonna bring Bayley back inside the ring. Charlotte Flair, no intentions of getting inside the ring anytime soon. No, Bayley. Oh, Flair wanting to grab that steel chair. That's why she was hesitant. Wait a minute. Bayley. Rose playing on the chair. Rose playing on the chair. Bayley's gonna do it. She's the new Raw Women's Champion. Bayley, we said she was in a hot streak. She has overcome the odds, rose from the ashes, and is the brand new Raw Women's Champion, winning her first championship in her main roster career. In her Universe Mode career. It was a long battle. Bam! Rose playing on the chair to Charlotte Flair. And Bayley finally winning the big one here tonight.
Here is your winner, and the new Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
Bayley is our new Raw Women's Champion. But you gotta think, what does Io Sky think about this? But look at this sight. Bayley is our brand new Raw Women's Champion. What a win for the role model. As we're going to take a short break, and we will be right back with more WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. Well, we're back here on Monday Night Raw, episode 27 in our 2K23 Universe mode. We have a new Raw Women's Champion in Bayley, but can we have a new United States Champion in Darby Allin? Darby Allin earning a U.S. title opportunity, and now he has a chance to become champion here tonight on Monday Night Raw as he takes on the reigning and defending champion, the man he pinned last week, The Miz. Will The Miz have another successful defense of the United States Championship, or will Darby Allin win his first singles championship in his Universe Mode career? Of course, Maurice will be in Miz's corner. Sting will be in Darby Allin's corner, as this United States title match is next here on Universe Mode. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw, U.S. title on the line, as here comes the challenger, Darby Allin, making his way to the ring, accompanied by his mentor Sting. Of course, it was last week on Monday Night Raw where Darby Allin faced The Miz in a U.S. title eliminator match. Darby Allin shockingly getting the win and pinning the champion The Miz. Darby Allin now with this United States Championship opportunity here tonight. Of course, Sting, a former two-time Raw Tag Team Champion alongside Sting, but here tonight he can win his first singles title in his Universe Mode career. Big night, big match for Darby Allin here tonight, as Darby is in the ring awaiting the champion, as The Miz is here. Of course, The Miz won that United States Championship at Extreme Rules in a tables match. Ever since, The Miz has reigned very proudly as United States Champion. Of course, The Miz reintroducing his wife Maurice, and Maurice has played a huge pivotal role as to why The Miz is still United States Champion to this day. The Miz has had two successful title defenses in his reign, defeating Claudio Castagnoli, and a couple of weeks back defeating Darby's mentor, the Icon Sting. And now The Miz facing the protege, Darby Allin, the man who defeated him last week. And of course, The Miz also suffered another defeat in the hands of the Intercontinental Champion, Grayson Waller, at Survivor Series. The Miz trying to get a little bit of a pickup after his recent two defeats in his Universe Mode career, saying that they are just bad nights, they're just flukes, and The Miz is still awesome. As the champion getting ready to get another defense in of his title.
From Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 175 pounds, Darby Allin.
Darby Allin laser focused on this huge match. Biggest match of his career.
Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, The Miz.
A lot of Universe Mode greats have held that United States Championship in the past. Men like Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, Wade Barrett, Claudio Castagnoli. And The Miz is on that list. Can Darby Allin add his name to the list of United States champions? Darby Allin getting a good look at that title, as that is what it is all about. the United States title on the line here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Darby Allin, the challenger. The Miz, the champion. Here we go. And speaking of Claudio, he will be in action later on tonight, taking on the returning former member of BCC, Wheeler Yuta. And Darby Allin in control in the early going. And look at the gear that Darby Allin's wearing, the camo pants. An homage to Sting and Darby's battles with the Briscoes in the early days of Universe Mode. Darby Allin looking to show a bit of respect towards the Briscoes and also wear it in the match where he could very well become a singles champion in Universe Mode. And I don't think The Miz expected this much fight out of Darby Allin. Look at this. Darby Allin wanting to get a quick night in the office. Darby has waited so long for an opportunity like this, a one-on-one opportunity for a singles championship here in Universe Mode. Darby with a crossface in on Miz. Miz getting out of it. And remember, Darby cannot win the United States title by count-out or disqualification. He has to pin or submit the Miz inside the ring. And Darby throwing the Miz right into the steel steps. He's lucky that didn't cause a disqualification. Count of 8. Darby back inside the ring. Miz, though, is down and out. Oh, Maurice confronting Darby. Count of 9. Miz beats the count. And Maurice distracting Darby Allin, exactly what the Miz wanted. And now Miz is getting back in this match. Neckbreaker. Oh, but Darby's foot was on the bottom rope. And Miz now. And this is why the Miz introduced the Maurice to help him. Oh, wait a minute. Darby, salt to the earth. An homage to his fellow four-pillar buddy MJF. As Darby went for the armbar, Miz, though, able to get out of it. Oh, Maurice again. Maurice again distracting Darby. As soon as it looked like Darby was going to get another opening in this matchup, Maurice making herself known. And now Miz talking trash, saying you will never be a champion. And for the last number of months, Darby Allin was inactive on the Raw roster. He's finally finding his footing again and becoming focused. But Darby, oh, Miz sending Darby Allin over the top rope right in front of Sting. And you see Sting glaring at the Miz. And Sting trying to tell Darby, get back in the ring. Trying to get the fans to rally behind his protege. As now Darby back inside the ring. This match continues. And Miz now, no. Oh, and now Miz going to utilize some strikes. Eat defeat. The jawbreaker right on Darby Allin. And oh no. Miz with the knee plus. Shades of Bryan Danielson. Here's the cover by the Miz on Darby Allin. Miz will retain the United States Championship. Thanks to his wife Maurice, Darby Allin was in huge control. Bam! The knee plus. And that was all it took for The Miz to remain United States Champion.
WWE United States Champion, The Miz.
The Miz once again retains his United States Championship. And The Miz getting a huge win over Darby Allin here tonight. And you got to think, who, if anyone, can stop The Miz? And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is the match that has been described as, quote, the tribal test. As Roman Reigns, a little bit frustrated by Solo Sikoa's performances over the past few weeks, so he made the wise man Paul Heyman set up this matchup for tonight, as Solo Sikoa will go one-on-one with Roman Reigns' former Shield brother, Another man who's had his fair share of defeats, Seth freaking Rollins. These two meet one-on-one for the first time ever. That match is next. Well, what a night it has already been, and we got a lot more action still to come, as here comes the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa, making his way to the ring.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by their special counsel, Paul Heyman, representing the Bloodline from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
Of course, for the past couple of weeks, Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns of the Bloodline tried winning the Raw Tag Team titles from DIY. They have failed on both occasions. Roman Reigns setting up the tribal test to see if Solo Sikoa really has what it takes to remain in the Bloodline, as Solo will go one-on-one with Roman's former brother, Seth Rollins, here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As Solo, very prepared for this test, is now here comes the Visionary. Here comes the Revolutionary. Here comes Seth freaking Rollins, who participated at Survivor Series War Games in the dual-branded Battle Royal, where he tried to earn a undisputed Universal Championship opportunity and failed. Seth Rollins looking to prove himself here tonight.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Seth Rollins, of course, it's been well documented the past couple of months, has failed to get victories on multiple instances. A lot of people saying maybe Seth Rollins is washed up. Maybe he doesn't have what it takes to become a champion in universe mode. Seth Rollins looking to prove that he still has what it takes. This is more of a tribal test for Rollins just as much as it is for Solo Sikoa here tonight, as these two men going to meet for the first time ever here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Rollins, always a man looking for a fight, accepted this match with Solo here tonight, as Rollins believing it could be the start to the road of redemption. As here we go, you hear the WWE Universe singing Seth Rollins' theme music, and Solo looking to get a good start. And of course, a win over Seth freaking Rollins for Solo Sikoa could really etch his name on possible contenders for the undisputed Universal Championship. Solo Sikoa, of course, failed on multiple occasions to become AEW International Champion during his times in All Elite Wrestling before being traded to Monday Night Raw to be with Roman Reigns, to be with the Bloodline. Of course, Solo Sikoa's older brothers, Jay and Jimmy, the longest reigning champions in Universe Mode history with the SmackDown Tag Team titles. As Solo wanting to follow in those footsteps, and Solo right now in complete control over Seth Rollins here tonight. And Rollins, oh, look at this, retreating to the outside. Solo going to follow. And I don't think Rollins really expected this much fight out of Sikoa here tonight. And Sikoa knows that this is a tribal test. Tribal tests are serious. Oh, and Solo went for a headbutt. Rollins moved out of the way. And now Seth Rollins trying to get back in control in this matchup. You see there Rollins now. Oh, small package driver in a sense is now. Ooh, Rollins went for a shooting star press, and Solo able to avoid. Count of 7 now by the referee. These two have been outside the ring for quite some time. They need to get back inside. And what about, what does the Bloodline feel that The Rock is going to be competing in the main event, teaming with Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker against the OC? What does The Rock's Universe Mode return have implications for the Bloodline? And Solo, oh, Another headbutt to Seth Rollins. Solo very dominant here. Cover and a kick out by Rollins. But Solo needs to stay in the offensive. Going for the Samoan spike. Seth Rollins now. Oh, pop-up Samoan drop. Rollins not even getting a chance to breathe. Here we go. Samoan spike to Seth Rollins. Cover. Hooks the leg. And Rollins kicks out at 2. Solo thought he had the match won, but he's not going to waste any time. Elbow connects. And now another cover by Solo. And Solo Sikoa beats Seth Rollins here tonight. Solo Sikoa has passed the tribal test, getting the victory over Rollins, but that's another L in Rollins Universe Mode resume as Solo. What a win for Solo Sikoa, beating one of the biggest names on the red brand, Seth freaking Rollins, as Solo proving he deserves to be in the bloodline and getting redemption here tonight on Monday Night Raw. What a win for Solo Sikoa here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is another fatal 5-way match, as the winner of this match will become the #1 contender for Gunther's United Kingdom Championship. Who will it be? Of course, Jay White and Bobby Lashley both making their Raw in-ring debuts, as they will take on Sami Zayn, the first ever UK champion Miro, and the Judgment Day's Damian Priest. Who will become #1 contender? We find out next on Monday Night Raw episode 27. Well, here we go. All 5 men are in the ring, and we are ready for this fatal 5-way #1 contenders match for the WWE United Kingdom title. Of course, Bobby Lashley and Jay White both making their Raw debuts ever since they got traded from All Elite Wrestling. And of course, Damian Priest and Sami Zayn, a little bit of history. Jay White, former AEW World Champion, looking to earn another opportunity at gold. Of course, his partner Juice Robinson, former 24/7 champion. You see there's Sami, springboard dropkick to Miro. This match is going to be very fast-paced, because this is one fall to a finish. The first man who gains pinfall or submission will become #1 contender. Thumb to the eye by Jay White over there on Miro. Oh, and another one. And Damian Priest bulldog to Jay White. And now Miro and Priest, a lot of history. The first ever European title match between these two men and Shinsuke Nakamura, the current Mr. Money in the Bank. And now Jay White and Damian Priest all alone inside the ring. Bobby Lashley going after Sami Zayn on the outside. Sami Zayn, the first ever United States champion in Universe Mode history. As now Jay White with a nice neck breaker, and Bobby Lashley now back inside, looking to prove his worth on the red brand. And Priest now with the barrage of strikes on the almighty. Sami Zayn and Miro going at it on the outside. And Priest now has Jay White up. Oh, into a bit of a dominator. That's Bobby Lashley's move. You see there Zayn going after Miro again, and Bobby Lashley locking horns with Damian Priest. Oh, and another neck breaker there by Jay White. Jay White, one of the most universally praised wrestlers in the world. That's what Monday Night Raw likes, the best wrestlers in the world to prove themselves. And now you see there Jay White going for the Boston Crab. In on Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn getting out of it. And what about these two? Jay White and Sami Zayn. Imagine seeing a one-on-one match between these two men. But now we're going to see these two go at it right now. Everyone now back inside the ring. Miro and Bobby Lashley. A lot of history. And now Miro with Sami Zayn into a Rainmaker. Miro, former Raw Tag Team Champion, as well as being the first ever European Champion. Jay White now driver to Priest. Will Jay White become #1 contender? No, Bobby Lashley stopping that. Bobby Lashley, a former 2-time AEW World Trios Tag Team Champion. Bobby Lashley could get an opportunity at his first ever singles title. Imagine Gunther and Bobby Lashley for the title. As now Bobby just taking Jay White down. Bobby Lashley in control of this matchup. Jay White now all alone inside the ring, as now everybody on the outside. Bobby abusing Jay White with the kendo stick. Sami Zayn all the way in the entranceway as Damian Priest Samoan drop to Miro. Remember, the pinfalls or submissions only need to happen inside the ring. And look at Miro thinking he's pretty confident. Of course, Gunther's already beaten his Brawling Brutes teammates Ridge Holland and Sheamus. Miro's the only one that Gunther hasn't really beaten yet. Miro trying to earn a match rather than getting handed one. As now Sami Zayn going to bring Miro back inside the ring. As now Jay White, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn fighting on the outside. As now Jay going after Miro. Oh! Taking him down almost right on that baseball bat. Oh! Brutal spine buster there by Lashley. And now Jay White inside the ring. And Miro's there too. Oh, Jay White! Blade Runner! Blade Runner to Miro. Cover to become #1 contender. Oh, almost. Sami Zayn was right there. He didn't do a thing about it. Jay White almost earned a date with Gunther. And now, oh, another thumb to the eye. This match is chaotic. 5 of Monday Night Raw's top prospects trying to earn an opportunity at the title. And now Damian Priest, the only member of the Judgment Day to never hold a championship in Universe mode. Damian Priest trying to earn a championship match. Oh, Jay White stopping Priest. Irish whip now. Into an arm drag. I almost said arm bar. Now a chop there. Jay White in control of the match right now. And oh, a suplex right to Bobby. And now Miro's down. Oh, wait a minute. Sami though. Sami Zayn into a submission hold on Jay White. Meanwhile, Miro's focused on Priest. He doesn't realize Sami could become #1 contender, and now no. These 5 men all want a shot. Gunther becoming the most dominant champion in Universe mode. All 5 of these men want to end that impressive reign of Gunther's. Of course, Jay White and Gunther share a history as well. Now Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. Double Russian leg sweep on Priest. Oh, but Bobby Lashley with a hurt lock. Hurt lock being applied on Sami Zayn. And now Jay White was going to go for a submission. As this match continues, Jay White, going for a suplex on Priest. Failed. Lashley, flatliner to Miro. And now Priest with Jay White. South of Heaven. South of Heaven connects. Cover. Hooks the leg. Oh, and Priest almost became #1 contender. Is now Lashley with Zayn. Oh, knee right to the gut. And now Miro has control of Lashley into a slam. Now with the sledgehammer in hand. Time to play the game. Miro knows everyone's down. Cover.